What's happening, y'all? Miss Mac here, greeting the Tag Team Week 2 Team Builder, going up against one half of Cookies and Cream. This is Shiny Shuriken as my opponent for the week, and they have a pretty interesting team. They have a snow mode with the Ninetales and the Articuno. They also have Annihilate, which is just a juggernaut in its own right. Rage Fist, Drain Punch, lots of bulk, and can also run some really tricky sets like Scarf Final Gambit, all that stuff. Enabled by Ambipom down there at the bottom with side beat up to boost that Rage Fist base power. And on top of that, they have some pretty scary finishers, like Roaring Moon's a really good offensive piece, and Amorous is a really good offensive piece. Rhyperior and Necrozma, who are two of the other Terra captains at the top there, are very bulky and have abilities that reduce super effective damage on them. So that can be really hard to remove, especially if he sets Auroraville with Snow. And then, of course, Glowking as a backup Snow setter and also a Trick Room enabler. This team has a lot of stuff. They've got really nice speed tiers. So I'm going into this matchup thinking about weather, so I'm bringing Sand. I'm thinking about how Rock is really good offensive typing here, so my Ogerpon is going to be clicking Ivy Cudgel and how I can enable that to do very well. And then I need to have answers for the Trick Room mode, whether that be my Galarian Moltres being able to try to stop Trick Room from going off with like Fiery Wrath damage and spread damage into Slowking, because Magmar gets Follow Me, or if it's just like an imprisoned Trick Room type of set, so that they can, they can't get off their Trick Room and I can maintain a semblance of speed control. I would say the guaranteed mod not coming this week is my Tentacruel down there on the bottom, and neither is Jirachi. Sad to say that there's just a lot of pressure for Jirachi in this matchup with Roaring Moon and Annihilate hitting it for super effective, and Magmar, to be quite fair. So let's get into Team Builder. Alright, so first choice for me is going to be a weakness policy, very bulky Moltres Galar, with the extra boost that you get from Berserk. If you fall below 50% of your health, Berserk gives you a +1 special attack boost, which means your special attacks are doing 50% more damage. I figure this would be a good thing to have because they have a lot of ways to hit this mon for super effective, and if I can live a hit and get like a +2 boost, weakness policy gives me a +2 special attack boost and physical attack, but that's not relevant for this one. But it gives me a +2 boost to my offenses. When I get hit with a super effective hit, I could probably do some really bad damage back into their team before Moltres goes down. So that's pretty much the goal for this week, and I have Tailwind because I need speed control. But getting speed control versus their team is tough. They are a lot faster than me, and this is my very slow but bulky Tailwind setter. So yeah, just Air Slash Fire Wrath for same type attack bonus stats, and Tailwind Protect. It's pretty simple stuff. Nothing too special there. Next up, Cornerstone. You know it, you love her. It's the same set pretty much that I will probably run most weeks. Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, and Follow Me Spiky Shield. Follow Me to support the team. Spiky Shield for fake outs and just general protect. Ivy Cudgel because it's absolutely broken, and then Grass Stab. I like Horn Leech in these bulky matchups because it helps me regain health so that I can keep Sturdy intact, which allows me to live hits from full. So that's mainly why I'm rocking Horn Leech on this set. They also have quite a few Terra Water options, so the Horn Leech just seemed really right at home. Next up, we got Houndstone. Scarf Houndstone, actually, because Scarf Houndstone in Sand can actually outspeed Booster Speed Roaring Moon, which is a thing that I learned. Terra Fighting, because I'm not going to really do Rock versus a team that has like Annihilate and stuff on it. So just a trick set, trick being that I can swap my item with another Pokemon, so if he is running like Bulk Up Annihilate instead of a Choice Scarf variant, I can trick a Scarf onto it and then it's clicking one move. The Choice Scarf gives you a 1.5 times boost to your speed at the expense of you would only select the first move that you click when you have the Scarf equipped. So I have Trick to trick it off me, and then I have Poltergeist, Play Rough because I can one-shot the Roaring Moon while outspeeding it in Sand, and then Last Respect because that's Houndstone's bread and butter. as a good late game cleaner. If like 3 of my mons are dead, then Last Respects is 200 base power, which is pretty good into their team, except for Ambipom. So if they bring Ambipom, I gotta be careful not to get locked to Ghost Boop in front of Ambipom. So we'll see. Alright, next up is Hippo. Makes sense because bringing Sand. So went with Assault Vest. Hippo can't Terra, so it's very vulnerable to the Ice mode with the Ninetales and the Articuno. So I just figured Assault Vest was a better way to capitalize on it than trying to have Protect. I have Rock Slide for the Snow mode. The Heavy Slam also for the Ninetales because that is quad super effective because Ice and Fairy Steel hits both. Earthquake and High Horsepower. Earthquake just gets some spread damage around Magmar's Follow Me, and High Horsepower for just some more defiant damage when I don't actually want to hit my teammate. Pretty bulky this week on the Hippo. It's mainly here to set Sand and to live a few hits and get some chip wherever it can. So it is not the damage dealer of the week, but we love the Hippo. It plays a valuable role. On to my next pick. This is a damage dealer for the week. It is my Life Orb Terra Fairy Rotom Heat with Overheat, Thunderbolt, Terra Blast, and Will-O-Wisp. Terra Blast for that pesky Roaring Moon that I mentioned earlier, Dark Dragon. They hate fairy type attacks. It just sucks for them. So, and otherwise, that Mon would just wall out Rotom's electric and fire attacks because Dragon resists both. So I'm just going with damage on this. Will-O-Wisp is purely for Annihilate, honestly. I could have put Protect, but I just feel like I needed Wisp in case bulky Annihilate gets really out of control. The best way to deal with it is to burn it so that you cut its physical attack stat in, or rather the damage output of this physical groups is reduced by half. The actual attack stat is unchanged. And my last Pokemon for week 2 is going to be my Iron Valiant, another booster speed mon. I chose to match their potential Aurora Veil with my own set of screens. I am faster than every mon on their team except for their Roaring Moon with booster speed, and Roaring Moon I can live and attack from it for the most part, or it will have to choose between setting up Tailwind or being able to try to KO Iron Valiant. So I opted for dual screens of my own to help mitigate damage from their team. Dazzling Gleam because that's just really good into Roaring Moon and Annihilate in general, and Trick Room is back for round 2 because they do have Trick Room and I'd like to respect the fact that I could potentially reverse it, or if they get greedy and set Tailwind, I could, in front of Iron Valiant, I could set Trick Room like I did in the previous week. So that's the team, and I'll see you in the match. Alright, we got week 2, tag team. One half of the Dire Claws, Miss Mag here. Miss Mag is sleepy, because I'm definitely tired. And I got my good buddy Brian the Paralyzed. Brian, say hello.
What's up? I can't move half the time.
We're going up against Shiny Shuriken, one half of the Cookies and Cream. He's got a pretty wickedly strong snow-based team with Alolan Ninetales and Annihilate. So I'm bringing this, a little bit of Sand, a little bit of Goldface. It's different from what I brought the last week, despite being 5 of the same mons that I brought.
If he's got the snow mode, then I think of the Cookies and Cream, I think he would be the Cream, and then the guy I'm facing tomorrow is Cookies.
Yep, Shiny Shuriken is the Cream, and Sosa is the Cookie. But they got some really good shared mons. So.
Oh yeah.
Roaring Moon and Emrys.
I'm scared.
And Rhyperior and the Crozmar are really sick shared choices. I'm not even gonna lie. But
Marty, I'm scared. When I look at that matchup, like what?
Well, we'll see. I mean, you had the tough matchup last week, and I had a slightly easier one. So this might be a little bit of the roles being reversed.
It just depends what I see at Team Preview, but when you're not at Team Preview, just the worst things you think of are just what's okay.
Oh,
cool.
Let's go! Noah Nemorous. Noah Nemorous. I was scared for a second. They actually did bring Articuno. No.
And
yes, I didn't want to deal with the Crozma either. Rhyperior is annoying, and Ambipom is annoying, but there's not really much I can do. Okay, so the only thing that
Yeah.
can actually Terra here is Articuno, which is Stellar and Water, and Rhyperior, which is Water and Flying. So that just about confirms to me that Rhyperior is probably Lightning Rod, because all those Terras are literally weak to Electric. Alright,
Yep.
my first plan lead is going to be the Ogre Pond. Oh, without an Amorous, a Pressure, Golstrace, this is looking a little bit better. I do have to watch for a Beat Up and Side Icicle Spear, but I have Follow Me for that. I gotta watch out for Final Gambit. I feel like I kind of just want to run. Well, I actually want Rotom back. You know, I'm gonna run Rotom and I run Rotom Hippo. Do I have enough damage if I actually do that, or like speed control? Let me think about that for a second. Oh, they also didn't bring Magmar.
Yeah, no Magmar here.
All right. Yeah,
no
I'm gonna
redirection.
That was fine. I'm gonna rock it.
You got the pseudo redirection with like fake out. It's like a pseudo redirection kind of, but that's
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna rock it because I know I'm gonna want Hippo, just in general for weather control, and then Rotom is gonna be my Terra choice because I don't really need Houndstone to Terra very much here. All right, there's gonna be a Roaring Moon lead. Yeah, oh, it's Roaring Moon and an Island.
Is beat up an option here?
No, Roaring Moon does not
No,
get beat up.
okay.
Yeah, booster speed.
All right, yeah.
That is to be expected.
Yep.
What I don't know is if that Annihilate is Gambit. Wow, is just legit Scarf Gambit. I want to double protect, but I feel like that is just extremely passive here. But I feel like yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway because I feel like they might just set Tailwind and try to attack with Annihilate. Because like if it's Tailwind,
and you know that's
here,
passive. If they do the Tailwind, you waste their first turn of Tailwind. So
yeah, and I want to, and then I want to
like in the world.
And I want to be able to try to stagger the Tailwind, honestly. Because like if I just set Tailwind this turn, it's not going to really do much. Oh,
all right.
There you go. What is this? Ninetales? Okay.
Right. So
that would have been really. That would have been really funny if I did Cudgel in the last slot.
Yeah.
That would have gone down in a big way.
Yeah.
I presume it's just Tailwind. Yeah, it's just Tailwind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the first turn of Tailwind, so now we're at 3.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna swap out Ogre Pond to get that sand in. And then if you want to hit me with what was Dark Dragon? I mean, I'm just gonna Tailwind here. I don't actually really see a punish to it. My Goldstress is
unless it's
pretty
like
bulky.
Specs Ninetales. Unless it's like Specs Ninetales with like Freeze Dry or something, or Blizzard.
Yeah.
Honestly, just Blizzard, honestly.
Right. But it's probably Blizzard, but he might just try to gun for Aurora out the gate. Moon, Ape, Alolan, Ninetales. I wonder if the last one's pretty, but we'll get to that in a moment. Okay, Acro I definitely expected them to bring was Acro.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's Blizz.
Okay, cool. Double miss? No.
Nope, I wanted that one to
into
hit.
Mars.
Because I got weakness policy, baby.
Policy. That's right. Cool.
Yep.
And then here's Tailwind. Cool.
Okay, here's Tailwind. Okay. This is okay.
So okay.
Is that moving Berserk range? No.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So that Tailwind didn't really mean anything because regardless, they still outspeed on.
Yeah, they outspeed on both, and that's fine.
But
I would have.
Yeah, but you'll have one extra turn though. So.
Yeah. I think I just want a high horsepower of the Roaring.
But that breaks a sash on Ninetales. You could go for like Heavy Slam into it.
But I feel like Ninetales is gonna switch, actually.
Yeah.
They have 2 turns with Tailwind.
That's what. That's a lot. That's yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they just swap Annihilate back in. Honestly, they don't want to take the potential Heavy Slam. Oh no, he didn't swap. Okay, fair enough. But they're both frustrating Gold Trace, and I guarantee that they're gonna target him down.
Yeah. He didn't switch out. He just okay. He doubled into. That was a good protect. Good protect.
Yep. Okay, cool. That's actually really good damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good damage. Now he's forced to kind of probably try to target both instead of dual targeting into one.
Nah. All right, now I feel like I want to go for the heavy storm on the heavy storm on the Ninetales, because he wants Gold Trace gone. That makes me think the Annihilate was scarfed. Man, I wish this Tailwind was up, because then this would be like this would be like perfect. I also do have to kind of get rid of Roy, because it will literally just set Tailwind again. If I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna I'm actually gonna EQ. I'm gonna roll. I think I'm gonna roll for the double, because it doesn't make sense. I'm outspent anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll for the double. If not, this should take out Roy. At least down to 6 Sanchez. Yeah, Acro. That's good to know. That doesn't actually kill him. Yeah, but Moonblast definitely picks up. Yeah, that's fine.
Moonblast will. Alright, yeah.
That's cool. Kind of funny that it ended up just kind of being bait, but like, you know, we take those.
Yeah.
Yeah, this picks up. Yeah, this picks up right. Nice. All right, so there is no more Tailwind for you for the rest of the game. Oh, right. I lied. Articuno could have it.
Yeah, Articuno could.
Yeah, Articuno could have it.
He'd have to, but in order to get the Snow Cloak boost, he would have to switch out the Ninetales.
Well, you can't Snow Cloak because Evasion Clause is very much in effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yep. All right, Blizzard, Moonblast.
So it has to be pressure. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't outspeed this Annihilate, but it is scarfed. What to do? I want to cudgel the Ninetales so badly. My last one is Rotom. Alright, I'm gonna Heavy Slam the Ninetales. And
what are the
I have one turn of Tailwind. Yeah, I have one.
And they're done. And they're done with theirs. And they're done.
Yeah, they're done with theirs. Okay.
So I'll be switching out Ninetales, so it's probably a free cudgel into that slot.
Yeah, actually, I like that better. And I'll just high horsepower in case because they could just protect and try to do something to Ogrepon. But just getting Royman off the board was just nice.
But you still have you still have Sturdy on the Ogrepon, so if you wanted to.
Yeah, and I have a special defense boost right now. Yeah, there's a swap. Right. Oh, this is Articuno. This is funny. It's Artie, my friend.
Yep.
Artie, not with the Charty. Bye-bye.
Down you go. That covered for Articuno switch.
Yep. Okay, yeah, he's definitely.
And there's your turn. So probably Scarf. So
absolutely Scarf Annihilate. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Ninetales gets
what did you do with the Hippo? Was that high horsepower? Right?
High horsepower. It probably takes it out. Slot. Yeah, it'll take it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no! Oh, it survived because of the snow boost.
Yep.
But Annihilate has to lock one move here, which is funny.
You could switch out Bertha, and then just protect, and then Spiky Shield the thing, and then when you bring Bertha back in, it'll KO the Ninetales.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that plan. At least I do want to see what he locks into.
It's a little passive, but it's guaranteed.
That's fine, because I want to see what he locks into. Because almost assuredly he's gonna probably put up fail. Oh, he actually might go for Raw Blizzard actually, but I want to see what he locks with Ape. Yeah, this is gonna be CC. Okay, cool. Yeah. CC is fine. I could Terra Fairy around that, and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Nice free chip. Okay, just Blizzard.
Then not very effective Blizzard into Rotom.
Not very effective ain't the word. Okay. Alright, so 9, so
you can hold off on the switch. You can hold off on the switch in.
Nah, I'm good.
You can probably double.
Yeah. I can Terra Fairy because I outspeed the Ninetales. Yeah, so I can just Cudgel here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Abe can't kill both these guys. Yep. Yeah, Abe's left in the CC. Yeah, he's gotta be Scarf Annihilate. There's no way you're running U-turn if you're not a Scarf. I mean, he could be Assault Vest.
Right.
But I guess I'll know after the damage. Yeah, he's definitely Scarf.
Yep.
Yeah, so then... Yeah, so Rotom drops Ape, and then Cudgel drops Ninetales.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame we didn't get to see if it was Sash Ninetales or not, but I feel like it's probably reasonably likely that it's Sash. And then I have to
Sash or Light Clay.
Yep. Yeah, that's a drop. Alright, that's game 1 in the bag.
And it might be Light Clay because that Blizzard didn't really do a lot, even though it was
resisted.
Into a resistance. I thought it might do a little more, so it might just be Light Clay with like no special attack investment.
That's true. It could be.
I feel like if it was Sash, it would be timid 252 with special attack, and I feel like that would do a little more than less than 20 to Rotom, even as a fire type. So. I would
agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
obviously not done with calcs. I haven't calced that, so that's a head calc.
Right. Well, that lead worked out fine. Actually, probably better than I expected. It's just really
funny that you got. It's funny you got the weakness policy boost and did nothing with it.
Bro,
that was kind of funny.
Bro was the best bait ever. He got a +2 boost and then just literally clicked no offensive moves. Of course, if I get that double protect there and then I have that 1 turn tailwind, I'm profiting. I don't actually know what I think their adjustment involves Ambi Bomb this time, so I'm actually gonna lead my Sands because that outspeeds. Sorry, I'm gonna lead Oberbond plus Houndstone and then have the Sand in the back just in case.
And probably Rotom since it's a damager.
Yeah,
and Ogre
Hound, because if he goes for the Roaring Moon lead again, then I've got him dead to raids on Play Rough.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Scarf Play Rough. Okay.
Yeah, Scarf Play Rough will one-shot unless he is like insanely bulky, which I'm going to assume by that acrobatics damage that he is.
Yeah.
I think he's probably as much attack EVs on Roaring Moon as you possibly could to have the right booster speed for this matchup.
Yeah.
I think that's like 196. So, I think this will be fine. If we're
assuming like max speed, speed booster, there's probably some that aren't like max speed that could also grant the speed booster with a certain amount of attack investment.
Yeah. I'm assuming he basically I'm assuming he's speed booster to outspeed Valiant, speed booster by 1. So that leaves him with quite a few EVs to play with. If Rhyperior comes in the mix, I think I'll be fine. I still have a decent amount of answers into it. Alright, I'm imagining it's either Ambipom Ape or it's gonna be Roaring Moon. Oh, bro, let's Snow out the gate. I respect it. I respect leading Snow out of the gate. That's what's up. I mean, I am literally just gonna... Oh no, Iron Queen is definitely gonna be like Terra Water or something crazy like that. And I actually outspeed Ninetales, like, raw. What? I could just literally just double Ninetales right here, honestly.
I was about to say, don't last respect, that's 50 base power right now.
Yeah, and I'll get. Well, I didn't want to miss because the Cudgel will pick it up. But if it's Sash, then Last Respect will pick up the Sash. But it's all good.
Yeah.
I'd rather get Poltergeist info on its item anyway. Okay, yeah, he's definitely Terran Articuno this time. What is it? It should be water. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go for that. I was not gonna go.
Did you bring a grass move on Ogerpon?
Yeah, I got Horn Leech. Yeah, I was not about to go for the very obvious. Oh, it is Light Clay.
All right.
Okay, so he's gonna have some cold. This might not pick up.
This gets.
Oh, let's go.
No way.
Goodbye.
No way, it didn't.
Gotta believe in my Ogremon, man. It should just be a wrong lizard. Yeah.
Yep.
Right down to sturdy.
Would that be Specs?
Yeah, it could actually. Could be Specs. Oh, if this is Annihilate? Oh, please let this be Annihilate. Because then I can just Poltergut. Ah.
Ambipom.
I don't want to. I don't want to see Ambipom. Not what I'm locked to a Ghost move. I mean, I could switch.
You could just Poltergeist Articuno, switch into
Hippo.
Switch into that gets rid of the defense boost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, it doesn't have it anymore because it's not an ice type anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But it just clears the snow, and then I guess Ambipom might actually be Sash then, if Ninetales wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fake Out Nuzlocke, super free.
Good damage.
But
that's
Specs,
a Technician probably.
You called it, partner.
Yep, you called Specs. Yeah.
Specs. I did a lot, actually.
Okay, that's good damage.
Miss Houndstone? Oh, let's go. Oh my god.
And Bertha lived too.
That is so much
Bertha lived
damage.
too.
Bro, what? I'm literally Assault Vest on this Hippo. Bro, that did so much damage.
Yeah, that's
ungodly damage there. I'll go for Rock Slide just in case I don't pick up Artie.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. Articuno's so strong. Yeah, I mean, Poltergeist plus Sandchip should definitely pick up Articuno, and then it's gonna be what I presume. Oh, he scooped? Wait, was that intentional?
He's not supposed to do that.
Oh.
I mean, that wasn't a disconnect. That was.
No, he scooped.
Yeah, he scooped. He's not supposed to do that.
Huh? I mean, he's welcome to.
That just means I guess we can freely give the kills to someone then.
Yeah. Alright, well.
I guess that's what happens on the scoop, is you're just free to give them to whoever. We just give them to Hound. Well, I guess we give 2 to Houndstone, and then I guess we let and then the kill on
yeah, we'll figure that. We'll figure that out in the report setting. I just wasn't expecting a scoop there. I mean, I get it. Like if he picks up Houndstone, he's obviously infinitely in a better spot. But I'm just assuming that Ape was probably in the back, and he already probably knew he was never beating Houndstone with Ape. So yeah. I mean, it is what it is. That's the game we play. So I mean, I'm gonna take the 2-0, and yeah. So we'll catch you guys next time.
Later, guys.
Later.